Andrew's Doers, Andrew Does Everything, proudly presents 23rella. It is based on the story of Cinderella, with a bit of a twist. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, in a faraway land named Twentithreerella, there was a young woman named 23rella. 23rella had 11 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Tina, Winona, Elena, Nina, Tanya, Irina, Tasha, Hannah, Rena, and the twins Ellie and Emmy. They constantly made fun of 23rella and made her do all the chores. 23 wench, sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do windows, do it all, said the stepsisters all together. One day, the king of Twentithreerella's messenger arrives and says, "Hear ye, hear ye! The king of Twentithreerella, his kind, wise, royal majesty, is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Twentithreerella. Can I come?" asked 23rella. But she's not welcome. Her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters are. "He's going to marry me," said Tasha, the oldest stepsister. But her younger sisters disagree. They even tear 23rella's dress. Later, 23rella is so sad, distraught, and upset about not going to the ball and marrying Prince Twentithreerella. Suddenly, her fairy godmother arrives and comforts 23rella. There now, my dear 23rella, she said. "I'll fix everything for you. No one will know it's you." She then waves her magic wand. Because of that, 23rella's chores are all done. But her fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, 23rella, go fetch me a pumpkin and some ice. Luckily, 23rella has 23 pumpkins and 46 mice. 23rella's fairy godmother waves her magic wand again to turn the 23 pumpkins into a handsome coach, the 24 mice into strong horses, and fixes 23rella's now torn dress and makes it bigger and better. 23rella said, "I've never seen such a Twentithreerella-tastic gown, and get a load of my glass slippers. Fairy godmother, how can I ever thank you enough?" And climbed into the coach. 23rella, his fairy godmother, said, "Well, you can't. But have fun, 23rella, my dear, but I will warn you. Return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken and everything will change back to the way it was before." And gave her a clock to tell her what time it is. And so, 23rella accepts the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, the king of Twentithreerella says, "Good evening, everyone. Prince Twentithreerella was wondering who he should marry. Isn't that right, son?" In which Prince Twentithreerella responds, "Yes, father." Suddenly, 23rella arrived at the ball just in time. "He's walking towards me," said Tina, Winona, Elena, Nina, Tanya, Irina, Tasha, Hannah, Rena, and the twins, Ellie and Emmy, all together. But Prince Twentithreerella is not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards 23rella. Prince Twentithreerella then said, "May I have this dance?" In which 23rella responds, "I would be delighted." Oh boy. And so, Twentithreerella and Prince Twentithreerella dance happily together. But later, Twentithreerella realizes it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball, and she was running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Twentithreerella was really worried that he might never see Twentithreerella again. The king of Twentithreerella then comforts him by saying, There, no, son, I think we'll be able to find Twentithreerella. And so, the king of Twentithreerella and Prince Twentithreerella began their journey all around the neighborhood to find Twentithreerella, and brought the glass slipper she lost with them. By the time they arrived, they knocked on the door of the house where Twentithreerella and her 11 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters lived. But instead of Twentithreerella, they find Tina to Eric. Ellie Demi. Prince Twentithreerella then says, Ladies, my father, the king of Twentithreerella, and I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on this glass slipper? Tasha is first, but her foot is too big. Hell no. Winona said, and next, but her foot is too small. Nonsense! It fits! But the rest are the same, but none of their feet are the right size. Suddenly, the king of Twentithreerella and Prince Twentithreerella then noticed Twentithreerella's singing. Your Majesty and Prince Twentithreerella, is that you guys? She heard excitedly. The glass slipper fits! And now, Twentithreerella, the king of Twentithreerella, the king of Twentithreerella lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, Andrews Doers. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and introduce everything. Buy our merchandise at introduceeverything.com too. Take care. Bye.